Be inspired. Sean was diagnosed with autism at 18 months. When it was discovered that he was also gluten and casein intolerant, he was placed on a biomedical diet. After trying a number of the mixes available, Grandma Debbie and her sister Kathy knew they could do better. Something just as healthy, but with improved taste and texture. Inspiration mixes are exactly that, and we'd like to share our delicious creations with you. We're sure you'll love them just as much as Sean does. Bon appetit.
Hi, this is Debbie with Inspiration Mixes, a gluten-free baking mix company. I'd like to show you today how to make flour tortillas. They're very soft, they're vegan, and you can actually make other things with them, soft tacos, you can make enchiladas, you can do some very creative things. Put butter on them with a little cinnamon and sugar, but they're excellent flour tortillas. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to use 2 cups of Dad's pizza crust mix. And these are made very traditionally like the regular flour tortillas that you see that are made from wheat. 1 tablespoon of sugar. I like to use organic sugar, but it doesn't matter. 1 teaspoon of non-aluminum double-acting baking powder. Now that we put those 3 ingredients together, simply take a wire whisk, you could even take a fork, mix it all together to make sure everything is mixed well. Just really a few little stirs. Now we're going to take 2 tablespoons of shortening. I use a pastry dough cutter because just like you make a pie crust, you need to cut the shortening in here and make sure it kind of comes out with the pea size like we have, like you would if you made a pie crust. And there you have it. Now our next step is to take this mixture to the stove, and I'll show you what to do next. I've taken a saucepan and put 1.5 cups of water in it, and I'm going to bring that to a boil. Once that comes to a boil, we'll be throwing our mixture in there, and that will be the next step in making flour tortillas. Our water's boiling, as you can see. We're going to take it and mix it in our mixture of the Dad's pizza crust. It's going to be pretty sticky. You just want to moisten it. See that? I'm going to put it in a little bit smaller bowl because you need to cover it for 5 minutes. Put the timer on, and we'll see you back in 5 minutes. We let our flour tortilla dough sit covered for 5 minutes. Now, one thing I would like to mention is everybody's measuring cups are slightly different. So you want to make sure that when you put in enough of the flour mixture so that it forms a nice tight ball. If it's too runny and doesn't do that, too sticky, just add a little bit more of the pizza mix. Now what we're going to do is this will form 8 balls. I use a piece of plastic. You know, it's going to make 6 to 8 inch flour tortillas. I actually watched another chef do this on TV. So you want to form 8 balls. See how easy that is? This is about the consistency, and they're still warm. Okay, we've made 8 balls, about golf ball size. You just take them. You want to let them sit just a little bit so they cool off. Take them, make them like that. Kind of flatten it out in your hand. Stick it between 2 pieces of plastic. Now you can roll them out with a rolling pin. But I'm going to show you something I saw while watching a chef do this on TV. Put it like this. This is a 9-inch glass pie plate. You can't do this, what I'm about to do, with the aluminum because it won't hold it. So you need something pretty sturdy. You just put it above it and you smash it. So as you can see, it becomes very flat. So what I'm going to do is pull the pieces of plastic apart, and you want it very thin. And then I'm going to put it on a piece of parchment paper, just like that, so it'll hold its shape till we go and cook them. This will make 8, and as soon as I have those done, isn't that nice? As soon as I have those done, we will show you how to cook them. The next step in making flour tortillas is, of course, to cook them. I use my pancake griddle because that works very well. I put this all on parchment paper. And just put it on the griddle and carefully peel it back. My griddle will hold 2 at a time. And like a pancake, you have to watch for those bubbles. So if you can see over here, this one's beginning to bubble. I put this on my highest setting because you want to cook them for just a few minutes on each side. And then you can put it right back on the parchment paper. So we'll cook all 8 and we'll be right back. So that's our 8th flour tortilla. And that's what they should look like. They have little bubbles there. I use it and put it back on the parchment paper that I used to separate them when I flattened them out. And now they're ready to do whatever you want. Gluten-free flour tortillas made at your home.